and hello everyone to our webinar on transforming industries with AWS Generative AI. As you see, this is Mahrukh Fatma. I'm serving as a business analyst at TecBrix, and I'll be hosting this webinar today. And with me, we have Mr. Haris Zahir Ahmed. He's part of our panel, and he'll be assisting us in the end of this webinar in the question answer session through his technical expertise. And meanwhile, if you have any questions or queries during the webinar, you can always put your questions in the chat box, and we'll try our best to resolve all your concerns towards the end of this webinar. And even after
We
question
wrap up.
answers, and if you wish to connect with us or share any feedback, you can always get in touch through our LinkedIn or emails. You can see the details on your screens. So today we are diving into how AWS is transforming various industries, including yours, with its advanced AI technologies. So the industry could be any, like whether you work in healthcare, retail, finance, banking, or any other field. We'll show you how AWS Generative AI is more than just a tool, it's a true game changer. So, to be honest, AI can handle your task much smarter and much faster. All you need to do is just stick with me until the very end of this webinar, and I promise you will. So let's just see and discover what AI can do for us. But before that, let's have a quick overview of our company, TecBrix. I think my screen has got stuck. Okay, so here's a brief overview of what TecBrix is all about. So TecBrix is basically advanced tier services partner for AWS, and we also have got a Rising Star Partner of the Year award back in 2020 due to our endless efforts and some remarkable solutions that we have provided to our customers. To let you know, TechBricks is in multiple regions across world, including US, Canada, Saudi Arabia, India, UAE, and UK. So we are, providing our expertise in cloud and AI and data, providing end-to-end solutions to multiple customers around the world. So that's pretty much about us. Let's see what we have in our agenda as part of this webinar throughout. So we'll start by defining generative AI first of all and discussing its core capabilities and functions. Next, we'll explore various real-world applications of generative AI across different industries, highlighting how these tools can actually transform and revolutionize basically the business operations and your customer experiences overall. We will then discuss some common challenges or hurdles, I would say, that businesses face while developing robust foundation models and what this AWS has to offer to overcome these challenges. And as part of the AWS offerings, in specifically in the AI niche, we'll be discussing some tools including Amazon Q, which is very famous, Amazon Bedrock, Amazon SageMaker. Again, they are just helping transform industries. So we'll see how it is doing so. Next, we'll see what TechBricks has to offer in the field of generative AI. And lastly, we'll wrap up with some resources and strategies that can help you speed up your adoption of generative AI technologies. So, if I ask, how many of you people have been using any sort of generative AI tool that we have out there, including ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, or any other? So I believe almost each one of us is using it to do in our core tasks that we perform each day at work. but hardly anyone exactly knows what generative AI exactly is or how it works. So it's important that we first get to know what it really is or how it operates at the back end. So, a generative AI basically refers to a type of artificial intelligence system that is, capable of creating new content. And this could be anything from images to videos to text or even music, because it's evolving immensely day by day. We get to see new offerings in the field of AI each day, every day. So, as you all see in the figure at the right, generative AI lies under deep learning, which itself is a subset of machine learning. So, what machine learning is? Machine learning is basically where you can say systems learn from data to make predictions without the use of ultimate programming. So, the two of the most common classes of machine learning models are supervised learning model and unsupervised learning model. So in supervised learning, in supervised learning model, the it uses labeled data, and in unsupervised learning model, it uses unlabeled data. So the labeled data is, for example, a custom restaurant customer data, where you have the customer name, number, the check-in, check-out timing, gender, or any other details. This is all labeled data. And unlabeled data we could refer to, for example, a few pair of articles which do not have any specific topic on them. So we just segregate those articles on the basis of their content. So that's how machine learning works. Then comes deep learning. Deep learning, on the other hand, is more complex, I would say. It uses neural networks which are systems designed like human brain, like yours and mine, to handle more complex tasks. Generative AI is a type of deep learning, and it also uses these networks to create new things, like I mentioned, pictures, music, or text, just like humans do, which makes it more powerful tool for innovation. Let's take an example. If we ask a definition of a cat, it will give us accurate, detailed information. Or, for example, if we ask the top three tourist places in the entire US, maybe, so it will come up with some exciting details of the places. So all this is possible due to large amount of data uh, used to train these models over and over again. Tons and billions of data, maybe in petabytes data, is used to train these models. Such large amount of data, you can say the entire internet is being downloaded and converted into one file, and then that file converts into some numbers to train computers and all that, and large amount of servers and space is required for all this stuff. So, generative AI is the next step in artificial intelligence. You can train it to learn human language, programming language, or any complex subject matters. It uses, it helps solve day-to-day problems. We have so much chatbots out there which are very renowned these days. So yeah, by now I assume that we have a very much clearer idea of what Gen AI is. So whatever we'll be discussing along this presentation, I hope you will then be able to make more sense out of and more context out of all the details that's going to be shared. This is the graph which is projected by Bank of America. It shows a sharp decline in the number of workers needed at S&P 500 companies to generate $1 million in revenue. So this trend, as you see, it portrays how the role of AI is involving in boosting employee efficiencies. And as you see, it suggests that AI could further, increase employee productivity by around 40% by 2035. So, it actually highlights the potential of AI to enhance business operations. So maybe we can say that in future, with very less input, we tend to see greater outputs and greater productivity. So yeah, indeed, it's truly powerful. Um, Now we have some generative AI use cases. So to be honest, Gen AI has some very interesting use cases, which portrays how it is transforming multiple domains, multiple industries, multiple sectors. So you can, as you can see, it is art is there, social media, or web development, IT, metaverse, whatnot. Everything is being transformed by AI. So let's just have a few examples. So imagine you walk into an e-commerce store. Okay, everyone is aware of online shopping. That's where we get into e-commerce store. So imagine you get into an e-commerce store where the shopping experience is customized just for you. you know uh, the generative AI helps retailers analyze customer data and preferences, and then it is able to provide you more personalized shopping experience. So sometimes when you get to an any online shopping mall or any shop, you tend to see the products which you are actually being seeing on your social media for many days, very much related products. So that's the power of AI. It'll keep recalling you over multiple platforms. Even on social media, everything is integrated. So you search anything on Instagram, you get to see it on Facebook and other platforms as well. So that's basically AI, and it because it boosts sales and purchases through these techniques. So another example could be you know imagine a customer service that never sleeps or always understand your needs. We are aware of how customer service operates. For example, if you order some food from, and then you have some complain regarding the food quality or anything of that sort, and then you ultimately go to their customer center. So imagine you get in touch with them and they're 24/7 available. Yeah, that's all what we desire. So generative AI powers such chatbots that provide instant and 24/7 customer support, handling queries with human like understanding and efficiency. So although it is machine generated, but there's still human touch. And if we see some media and entertainment industry examples, so musicians can use generative AI to enhance their music and album to create whole new genres of music. So we see a touch of AI in every industry by now. So these tools are not just innovative, they are actually transforming how industries operate by making processes faster and more efficient. And how AWS is actually doing and helping this journey of customers and businesses streamlined. We're gonna see this in upcoming slides. So here I am going to introduce you to Amazon Q finally, which is a remarkable AI assistant, I would say, which can automate how employees perform their daily task at work. Although there are many AI assistants out there like Claude, ChatGPT, Perplexity, or etc., there are many which people have already been using and familiar with in their work. But you know what? Amazon Q isn't just about automating your task, it's about transforming how your company builds software or how your company generate content or get insights of out of some large piece of data set or etc. So it's making your processes much smarter and much more impactful. Amazon Q is also more secure, and it can also connect to over 40 commonly used business tools such as Gmail, Microsoft Exchange, Salesforce, Slack, or others. So it can easily be integrated into many tools. Okay, so I think that's the speciality of it. So it's Amazon Q is basically one of the most capable Gen AI powered assistant ever known, and it's actually helping easing out the task in multiple fields. How it is doing it, let's see. So here we have Amazon Q developer. So in this slide, I'm going to address all developers and coders out there. So I would like to ask, have you ever been stuck spending hours and hours of writing codes and then fixing the bugs? I know it can be really frustrating and time consuming, but to be honest, no more. That's where Amazon Q developer comes in. So let's see it this way. Let's see it through an example. So imagine you're a developer, okay? So imagine you get any assistant by your side to whom you can just give instructions in natural language of what exactly you want, and it writes the whole code for you. And also, if you're facing any issues with your current code, it will quickly fix all the bugs and get the code running. So that's interesting, right? For me it is, to be honest. So that is the power of Amazon Q developer, and that's what it is exactly doing. It makes coding easier, faster by suggesting helpful code snippets, and performing security scans, and completing the entire code for you. Also, if you see in the image at the right, so you just need to input a piece of code in it, and it will generate the entire code for you. And if you are facing any bugs and issues, so you just need to input that as well, and it will help you find out where the mistake is, what the error is, in the minute of second, in the in seconds. So your entire effort, entire time is so much will be so much reduced. And so your all the developers and IT specialists time which they used to invest in this tiring task, they can invest it somewhere into more creative learnings in their tech field. So this is really helpful for developers. Next we have Amazon Q business. um, I know that managing a business can be overwhelming with all the questions, tasks, and information you need to handle daily. And now I would say that's where Amazon Q business comes in. Amazon Q business is basically, as you can see and as you can read, it's a very powerful AI assistant that can, I would say, answer your questions, provide summaries, generate large pieces of content, and securely complete, all these tasks by maintaining the security, and it remain remain ethical with all the regulations. um, Here we have one example. For example, imagine there's a girl named Sarah. Okay, she's a marketing manager at a tech company. So she is preparing for a big presentation and needs to summarize market trends and do some competitor analysis. Okay, so with Amazon Q business, she asks this assistant basically to pull this entire data from her enterprise system, and in minutes, trust me, in minutes, she can get the entire clear summary of this large data that her enterprise has. Okay, and now she requires some ideas for the campaign. So she just type in a prompt, and the AI generates creative suggestions based on customer feedbacks and product updates. So now Sarah can focus on delivering a great presentation, which saved her a lot of time and help her reduce a lot of efforts. So with Amazon Q business, your team can, to be honest, focus on what they do the best, while this tool can take care of the rest, making the process more smoother and smarter. So you can see in the image as well that you can get generated a lengthy blog post or summarize the articles or get an email drafted or whatnot. So basically anything related to content in your department, in your organization, Amazon Q business has to be your go-to tool. Next, we have Amazon Q in Connect. So Amazon Q is in Connect is an AI powered assistant integrated into Amazon Connect. Amazon Connect is basically the contact center service of AWS. Okay, and when Amazon Q is integrated with Amazon Connect, so it becomes Amazon Q in Connect. It basically helps customer service agents deliver, I would say, exceptional service by providing real-time recommendations based on ongoing conversation, and integrating it with the relevant company information. So let's discuss one more example in this scenario. So imagine Jane. Okay, Jane is a is a girl's name. Okay. Okay. So a customer service agent whose name is Jane. She's handling complex customer inquiry and needs quick and accurate information. Okay. So as we all know that the customer representatives, they are very short on time. They need to respond to their customers real quick and real accurate. Okay. So, with Amazon Q in Connect, Jane receives real-time suggestions during her conversation with the customers. This AI tool pulls all the relevant information from company resources and recommends what to say and what actions to take. So what happens as a result, Jane can instantly provide accurate answers and solutions, and which will definitely improve and enhance customer service. So, and it also help, for example, if you hire some new talent in your customer contact center, so you do not need to invest much time into training him or her. You, this AI can tool can, help them getting familiar with all the tasks, and if they get any query or concern which they do not have an idea how to cater it, so this tool can basically analyze the company information and analyze their communication with the customer, and it can provide solution then and there. So Amazon Q, I would say it ensures customers top notch service every time 24/7. So what more could you ask for? So I think it's the best tool that can be used in contact centers to improve quality with customers. Next, we have Amazon Q in QuickSight. Amazon QuickSight is the AWS Unified Business Intelligence Service built for the cloud. So, with Amazon Q in QuickSight, customers get a generative business intelligence assistant that allows business analysts build dashboards in minutes and create visualization. So, how it works basically, there's a large amount of data a company has. The, the greater the company, the larger the amount of data it will have, and how usually people are operating, they used to hire uh, large number of data analysts, business analysts, data engineers to tackle all these data, to first clean this data and then analyze this data and then get some insights out of it. So that takes a lot of time and efforts and cost, but this tool is basically reducing all these by it just allow business analysts to use natural language and give commands, and it can create such amazing and insightful dashboards within minutes. So the time has reduced drastically, the effort is reduced drastically, and not only the dashboards, it also allows you and the business analyst to input any query and to ask anything, any insight of this out of this data, and it can give answers to that, and even it can help you with such large number of calculations. So the task of business analyst and data analyst has also becomes easier with this tool. So we see the magic of this tool is basically around the organization in each and every department. So the it is very powerful since it can integrate it with multiple services and solutions. But the problem is we see that there are already so many AI assistants out there, as I mentioned. Then why do we opt for this tool? So some common challenges that we seek, that we tend to have with those tools are many of those tools have lack of context, which lack of context from that I mean that these tools might not fully understand the details of a specific business task, or I could say the background of the problem. So our prompt are sometimes never enough to make them understand what the problem actually is. So it takes a lot of effort to make them understand. Next, security is a big issue, as it's important to keep company and customer data safe from hackers. Also, their data protection, these tools, their data protection practices are often not robust enough. So this actually raises the concern about security and privacy. And lastly, these chatbots, they may not always align with strict regulations, which could lead to compliance issues for companies using them. So that's why it's crucial to go for robust solutions like Amazon Q, which are specifically designed to handle these challenges very effectively. Here we have one case study of Darif, which is an online trading platform, and they have actually integrated Amazon Q business into their daily work operations to handle some sensitive information of their department. So they actually enjoyed how easy this tool was, and they actually managed to get some amazing benefits out of it, just like they mentioned that they managed to reduce the employee onboarding time by 45%, and the overall recruitment effort was reduced as much as by 50%. So I think that's a lot of reduction for a company to get just through one tool. So that's the power of Amazon Q business. Next we have Amazon Bedrock, which is another AI offering that we have from AWS. For Amazon Bedrock, I would say just imagine being able to create your own generative AI application, not in months, not in years, but in a few days or maybe just with a few clicks. Yes, that's the power of AWS Bedrock. This groundbreaking service from AWS makes it incredibly easy to harness the capabilities of generative AI, transforming your ideas into reality with so much speed and accuracy and efficiency. Let's see what AWS Bedrock actually is. It is basically a fully managed service that offers a choice of high performing foundation models from some leading AI companies, which also ensures security, privacy, and responsible AI. Using Amazon Bedrock, you can easily experiment with top foundational models for your specific use case, and you can privately customize them with your data using techniques such as fine tuning. So a lot of effort is cut down again. And since Amazon Bedrock is serverless, so you don't need to have to manage any infrastructure. That's amazing. You can securely integrate and deploy generative AI capabilities into your applications using AWS services that you are already familiar with. So I think this is a very powerful tool. What it's doing basically is, so it's cutting down the entire effort. You know what happens when you get to make any generative AI application. So just I mentioned in the beginning of this presentation that we need to train models. Okay, so machine learning is a whole effort. So if we do not go for foundational models, it will require a lot of efforts, a lot of money, and a lot of experts. So and a lot of time. Maybe in several years, we'll tend to be able to create any of your Gen AI application. So Amazon Bedrock is basically providing you foundational models. These foundational models are already trained on large amount of data sets. You just need to do some fine tuning based on your specific use case, and you are good to go. So it's reducing a lot of your efforts. That's what I just discussed, that your cost will be saved, your time will be saved, and the entire human effort that you need to pour into training your large data sets and then labeling that. And then if you Bedrock to process all those many lengthy pager regulations that they may have, to convert those documentations into easy to understand language for anyone who tend to get into this stock market and stock exchanges. So this is proving really beneficial for New York exchange, stock exchange. And next we have another one for Toyota. So Toyota, as we all know, is a global automotive industry leader, and it has it's manufacturing its vehicles in 27 countries, and it's supplying them in over 170 countries. So here we have in Toyota, there's one, you can say, data service division, which is known as Toyota Connected. and they are basically using Amazon Bedrock to manage the large amount of data that they receive from the vehicles of their customers. So the data that they receive from their customers is quite vast and in large amount, and it's changing in seconds. And how it is helping their customers is basically the data that it's getting. So if any customer driving a Toyota maybe get into any unfortunate collision, so very at the very same moment, Toyota will be able to get the information of that collision, that such and such incident has happened, and then it will coordinate with some emergency contact centers, and Toyota claims that within 3 seconds our help gets to the customer, maybe in the form of ambulance or police cars or whatever is the need of the hour. So that's amazingly they are using Amazon Bedrock to manage their data and using their generative AI technology. So next we have Amazon SageMaker, which is also a very powerful, fully managed service from AWS. So let's see Amazon SageMaker as, for example, imagine you try to build, train, and deploy large machine learning models effortlessly without the usual hassle and complexity. So yes, you can with Amazon SageMaker you can do that. This is uh, this is a powerful AWS service which streamlines the entire machine learning process, which allows you develop high quality models quickly, efficiently, and it's very user friendly too. Let's see how. Amazon SageMaker basically is designed to, make machine learning much more simpler, accessible, and affordable. So by bringing together all the tools that you'll be requiring in one place under one umbrella, it helps you build your models faster with handy features like notebooks and debuggers. And you can also manage your projects easily with clear controls, because the process is very transparent and you get to see everything that's going on behind the scenes. Moreover, SageMaker lets you customize big models with lots of data and quickly get started with ready to use models. So hence it's making the whole process more smooth from start to finish. Here we have some benefits of Amazon SageMaker listed down. So, as it offers a lot of benefits, so firstly, it provides a wide range of pre-trained models that you can choose from to match exactly what you need. So just I said, based on your use case or your requirement, you just need which model best matches with your requirement, and then you can select that. If they are already pre-trained, you don't need to train it. Okay. It also makes it easy to customize and manage these models on a larger scale. uh, Next, data security is, I would say, paramount with SageMaker. It ensures your data remains secure and private while hosted on AWS. And the platform supports responsible AI practices, throughout the machine learning lifecycle, so which ensures ethical usage and deployment. Lastly, since it is a everything is fully integrated within SageMaker environment, so it actually enhances uh, the productivity and streamlines the workflows. Uh, we have one case study from AT&T. AT&T cybersecurity basically enhanced threat detection in USM Anywhere. USM Anywhere is a cloud-based security management platform which is developed by AT&T cybersecurity, and they have been using Amazon SageMaker. This innovative machine learning solution provides enriched security and reduces false positives. Also, if you see at the bottom of the slide, so the benefits are summed up that the AT&T USM department managed to increase the productivity of their employees and specifically data scientists by 50 to 60%. So that's a lot. And it also improved the quality, and it also reduce the time that used to be taken earlier. The action becomes much more quicker, and the cost that used to incur in this entire process had become optimized and reduced. And lastly, the most important thing is there has been they faced a reduce in the cybersecurity threats that they earlier must be facing. So it's secure, sound, private, safe, and easy to use, and also helps cut down your costs. So as we see, here are some insights. So according to Gartner Incorporation, it says that we tend to see generative AI APIs, more than 80% to be deployed by 2026. So that's the power of AI, and that's how much growth we see in the usage of AI in multiple industries by the upcoming year. Also, we have another one from Gartner Incorporation, and it says that we tend to see that on average, the employee productivity seems to be increased more than 30% if they incorporated these generative AI tools in their tasks. So this is the summary that how AI is going to be beneficial, and here are the KPIs, the numbers that showcases in future how it's going to benefit the entire workforce. So we have here some offerings from TecBrix itself in the field of generative AI. So we have a tool here called as StyleSense. So StyleSense is basically, transforming how the e-commerce industry used to operate. So, we see a lot of products are uploaded on e-commerce websites and how it works at the back end. So usually manual power is involved in all these stuff. So when they need to upload any product, so they need to prepare the product listing and its details manually. So now this tool is automating the entire process. So how it works, as you see in the image, here's the interface of this tool. You just need to input image of your product. For example, it could be anything related to style. It could be a watch, a shirt, a bag, or any accessory item. So just need to input your item, and then it'll be able to generate the product description, and also it will be able to generate a copy for your marketing content, which you can post on your social media platforms, multiple at the time. You can post it on your Instagram, Facebook, or any other social media tools that you are using. So it's actually reducing a lot of human effort, a lot of cost. So you see where you need to hire a team, a large team of people to handle these tasks. This could be handled by one AI bot, and making things easier. Another one we have from TechBricks is IREC platform. So this is basically helping in the daily HR operations. As we see, the most problematic or time consuming task that HR undergoes is the hiring process. You can ask any HR around you, and they'll say that it takes a lot of time to hunt a new talent, and the entire onboarding process, shortlisting, interviewing, and all that. So this tool basically helping streamline all those efforts. How you can, as you can see the interface, you just need to in the backend, there will be a lot of resumes uploaded. Okay, it will be integrated with that data wherever they are uploaded. So just on this interface, the HR person just need to write a query. For example, I need a HR representative having 5 years of experience and having such and such skills. So this tool can go and bring some top resumes, maybe top 3, top 5, whatever, based on a requirement, which exactly matches with your requirements or with your prompt or with your instructions. So it's actually helping HR reduce all that stress and all those tiring effort, and the task that used to take a lot of time, that could be done in minutes. And then it can also send out the interview request to the email directly. So it can be also, the most interesting part is this tool can be integrated with your current HRMS, which is HR management systems. So yeah, these were the two offerings that we have as of now, and we are continuously innovating and trying to get give more tools and to the audience and to customers in multiple industries, and you tend to see more in future. So to wrap up, here are just a few steps that you need to take, and I ensure you that TechBricks, if you are planning to get into this AI thing, it's not too late now, because I think you yourself, everyone present here can witness this, how drastically, how immensely the industries are changing, and they're adopting generative AI into their daily tasks. So TechBricks is here to help you in your entire AI adoption journey. What you just need to do is just you select the right use case, that in what specific niche or area you just need to tap in, and get your AI connected with, and just train your internal teams and make them aware of it, make them ready, and make them see the consequences, have a clear vision, and then you can always get started with a POC. Is just we as TechBricks, we are always be here to help you in each step out the way, be it choosing the right use case, be it training your internal teams, be it having a POC. We can offer it anytime, be it demos or anything of that sort. So TechBricks is basically helping companies in
We
the
as
entire
TechBricks, we
AI
are
adoption
always
thing. You just need to get in touch with us, and we can have a short call anytime in our office or on call or anything of that sort, and then we can figure out how you can actually get into this AI rat race, and get your companies and employees productivity boost and your customers satisfied. So this was pretty much from our end. So now, if you guys have any questions, as I mentioned earlier, me and Haris are open to take those, and we are open to uh, help you assist and cater in anything, any confusions you have. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Rahul, for the great presentation. So, guys, anyone you guys are free to speak. I guess if you have any questions related to the services, or if you have any use cases, or if you want to discuss something, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Haris, do we have anything in the chat box until now?
No, nothing. We don't have anything in the chat.
Okay, so I think things are already clear enough to everyone out there, but still we can give a minute. Anyone wanna ask anything? And again, guys, I'm repeating, if you wanna get in touch or share any feedback, you can always visit our website or visit us through our emails and LinkedIn handles, and we'll be more than happy to assist you in any way possible, be it cloud transformation, or beginning your journey in this AI domain. So I think TechBricks can help you do that.
So I have a question, guys, regarding availability of these AI services. As we know, these are very region restricted. So is Amazon Q available in the UAE region?
Yes, so the service Amazon Q, especially the Amazon Q developer, it is available in Middle East UAE region.
Okay, so if we have, I mean, our infrastructure on AWS, then we can seamlessly integrate with this Amazon Q service, not going out of the environment of the AWS, right?
Correct, yeah. So that's what the power of generative AI on AWS, that whatever the data you have of your applications, it will be stored within the secure AWS infrastructure, and it cannot go out. So you will be having full
Yeah.
control over your data.
Okay, I see. Because most of the times when you have, when you, as you said, that it will help me in the developing process when I'm stuck with doing some code and all. So you have some authentication keys in that. So I mean that could compromise the security if it is not inside the region. So yeah, thank you. I got my answer, Harris. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We can wait a while if someone has a question. Otherwise, we'll be concluding. So we're still here. So if anyone asks anything else, we'll be answering your query. Also, if you don't have any questions right now, we'll be reaching out you guys separately as well. And in case you have any specific use case related to AI, or you want to discuss something further or in more details, we'll surely be able to help you in that. And in case you have any, questions or query or any use case based on your industry, we'll be happy to support you and have a dedicated session with you guys.